Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dragon King Entertainment channel with me, Geeky Bear, and below, Dragon King himself, where this week is my tier list. And last week, if you didn't watch it, it'll be in the description, same as the tier list link, and get cracking on it.
Get crack-a-lacking, son.
Yeah, man. So first of all is Flashpoint, and I can't remember my listings.
Do you want me to read your numbers to you?
No,
read
it's
it.
okay. I can get it on my phone.
Okay. Excellent start,
Right.
this is.
Right,
Excellent.
I accidentally got rid of your camera.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was kicked back then. And go to sleep like you do.
Look. It's because you talk too much.
I know. I can't shut the fuck up.
Nope, you cannot. So, with Flashpoint,
What?
for Flashpoint, that is going straight into the S basket.
We're doing the
Straight
same
into
as we
my
did.
basket.
We're doing the same as we did last week, where you're just basically putting it in, and then at the end, that's when you did the moving around.
Yeah, for sure. For shizzle.
Okie dokie, son. Just wanted to check.
Then, I like Flashpoint. It was a pretty good movie. I say pretty good. It's one of my favorite ones from this wibbly wobbly timey wimey kind of stuff. Like I do like timey wimey, wibbly wobbly, jelly wobbly.
And the whole point of that movie is timey wimey wobbly dibbly wobbly wobbly.
Exactly. Perfect.
Exactly.
And like I said, if I could go back in time, I would get rid of my own birth.
Depression much?
Yes. My tablets aren't working.
Yeah.
Next up is Justice League War, which is the fun one of war, being as people die. That is also going into the A tier, not S.
I was gonna say that. I was like, wait, it's also going. You mean like me? It's going in the A tier.
No.
This is how you said it's like just like that. It's going in the. I was like, wait, what? Is he saying S? Because I mean, I don't remember giving this like that high of a rating. I remember you actually slightly shitting on this compared to me.
Look. Deal with it. Then we've got The Son of Batman, which got the same rating as this one, which is also an A.
That's the instant showing of the differences between me and you. That's quite an interesting. It's like the first like major difference between us, which I knew it was going to be.
Yeah, but I'm putting The Son of Batman above War.
In a bit.
No, I've just done it.
Oh, you're doing it as you go along.
Yeah, man. I don't.
What do you mean?
Because you take too long to think.
Ah, fuck you.
Only on Wednesdays.
Suck my fat chode.
Only on Wednesdays.
Thank God it's Monday.
Next up, we've got Justice League Throne of Atlantis, which I don't remember it being a very good film, although I did give it a 4 out of 5. I don't think it was that entertaining for me, not really, but I'm going to trust what I said before, and it's going to get a low A.
A low A?
A low A.
Oh, I thought you were going to go B with it.
If it was B, it would be a high B, because it's 4.5 out of 5. But it's going to get an A.
Okay.
And talking about Batman, which had nothing to do with what we was on about at all, because I need help.
Yes, you did.
Batman versus Robin, who also had
Robbing. Batman versus Robbing.
Yeah, man.
Robbing. That's it. I'm gonna have to beat you up now. It's war.
Batman versus Robin, who basically they both have daddy issues, just like me. So it's gotta be a B for Batman, especially since it was a 4 out of 5. I mean, it was a good film. Like I said, like they could have done like some more things with it. They could have done more Court of the Owls, like like just pin
Not
drops
rushed
in
it.
the other
Not
ones.
rushed it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's Bad Blood.
Yes, it is Bad Blood next. We had two Batmans back to back.
Oh yeah, typical DC. Which also got a 4.5, which is going to go above Throne of Atlantis.
Okay. So
Because
between War Atlantis.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
nice little
okay.
slivering, as you do. I like that they introduced more characters for the Batman family. Kind of a shame that they basically just fucked off Batgirl and went with
For an
Batwoman.
end credit scene.
Yeah.
And then just didn't utilize it at all.
Yeah, it's like DC's got a thing against Batgirl, you know.
So, when was the last time you really saw them heavily utilize that character?
Never, because they also got rid of the Batgirl film.
I think the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, maybe some like cartoons, like the TV shows. Maybe in that. I think the Batman TV series. I can remember it. Like she's a big part of like series like
Yeah.
2 or 3. So maybe that was the last thing. If not, then it was the fucking really shit George Clooney Batman and Robin movie.
Oh no, they do utilize Batgirl
Did
in
they?
Harley Quinn.
Oh yes,
Yes.
they do. Yes, I remember 'cause she's like part of the sort of group at times, and she.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember now. It's been a while since I watched that show.
Wanna guess what's next?
The Teen Titans
League
Just League.
versus Teen Titans, which is going straight into the S tier.
Oh, wait, what did you give that movie?
A 4.8.
Oh, see, okay.
Just
See,
because it's not a 5.
Yeah, that's how I was counting it. But it's your tier list. So
It is my
we'll
tier
go
list.
with this.
You can
We'll
sod off.
We'll go with this.
You're just here for the extra commentary because I don't like to talk very often. Although this episode's all about me, and I am shitting myself.
All about you, girl.
I am shitting myself because I am absolutely terrible at tier lists.
Is that why there's a poo emoji above your tier list?
I was gonna say you can't see it on my screen, but yes, there is a poo emoji above it. But someone has.
Can I just say I love how there's all these emojis above it, basically essentially being like, like in terms of like how you felt about this like sort of tier list. And then there's like all of them are like there's one that's like the smiley face, which is like pretty good. You got hearts, so you love it. You got kind of laughing one, which is I wouldn't say it's bad.
No.
It's like it's questionable. And you got like hands like sort of like kind of respect type situation, and then just randomly just shit.
Shit.
Just randomly shit.
Now you just exposed me for voting for my own.
Surely, like each one should be like a different like emotion.
Yeah.
Like, surely the hearts one should be like the first emotion that's available.
Yeah.
Because that'd be like the top one. Obviously, I agree with shit being the last one.
Yeah.
But surely, like the 3 in between should be more, going down towards shit, not all basically being like reasonable. Just saying.
Then is Justice League Dark. Right in the S tier. Right at the top.
Where's that going in terms of?
Straight at the top.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay, interesting.
I'm a magic man. I love me some magic.
True. That is true.
Yeah, I love magic. I love Constantine. Constantine is. I mean, what?
What?
Nothing.
More Titans.
Teen Titans: The Judas Contract.
Another film with daddy issues.
Yes. And
weird daddy issues that mean Tara wants to bang Slade. I'm just gonna try and process this quietly.
I'm just gonna rearrange my tier list a tiny bit, so I'm putting it in the B tier.
What you changed so I can actually change it on the one I'm following?
I have put Teen Titans Judas Contract at the top of B.
Yes.
I
Okay.
have moved Throne of Atlantis to the middle of B.
Middle of B, in between.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then Batman versus Robin.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you got 3 in each
Yeah, yeah.
category at the moment. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Following
yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Suicide Squad, which was a
Hell
fucking
to pay.
yes, is a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It is going to go above
Oh.
everything in the A tier.
I thought that. My mind was going. He's going to say above everything in the A tier.
You know me so well.
I was just like. I feel like I remember him preferring it to all these other ones.
Yeah, I do like Suicide and Squads. Sorry, you're gonna
Sorry,
have to
that
put
didn't go through the mic.
you're gonna have to put an age rating on this channel for this video.
Why?
Talks about suicide.
I mean, there's literally movies marketed to everyone to watch called Suicide Squad.
True, true.
I feel like, uh, you know,
Damn, I really gave Reign of Superman a really low score.
you're in death at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I was on about. Hold on. Death of Superman. Oh, okay. I gave that a really high score.
I was gonna say, I remember us being like similar in sync on this one.
It's just a tiny bit worse than Suicide Squad.
That's
So,
exact. I think we gave it the exact same then.
yeah, I gave it a 4.7.
Yes, exact same then.
I enjoyed it. I liked um how do I say it without being like labeled? I think I liked the emotion.
I'm confused to what you're trying to think you might get labelled as. A soppy bitch.
The sad emotion of people dying.
Suicidal. You like death.
Constantine, City of Demons.
Where did you put it? You didn't tell me where you put it.
Oh, just below Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I don't know
You
why it
just, like,
matters to you.
You never said A though. You need to say the tier.
Oh, it's
That's the
an
whole
A.
point of this.
It's an A.
You
Well,
just jumped to the next one.
they can see it. It's just you.
Yes, but you know, you might have a viewer who is visually impaired. So you're being an arsehole to them there.
Thanks for making
me.
Thanks for making me feel shit, man.
Anyway, carry on. Constantine.
Constantine, City of Demons.
That movie.
The movie.
Internal debate.
Straight to the top of S.
Oh, that wasn't a quick debate. Oh shit! There we go. Oh, no, there we go.
The main reason is there's no Batman.
Okay.
And it's also the Magic Man, and I love magic. And Constantine is, even though he fucks the city.
Okay.
The Reign of Superman.
Men.
Men.
Manly men.
Can't do it again. Can't do it again. Goes to the bottom of S A tier.
I was gonna say you put it in S, you psychopath.
I got my words wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, it goes to the bottom of A.
Okay.
It was a good movie. I think that like they did too much with it. Like too many characters. I think like if they sprinkled some out like in like the previous movie of Death of Superman, like possibly like Lex Luthor, like in the like thing with like him like starting with Superboy.
Yeah. Not the stand credit scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that would have been good. And maybe a bit more of Henry Iron in the previous movie as well. Like him actually interacting with them.
Yes, because I think we got a little bit of him. I think he was like, wasn't he like a scientist or something in one
Yeah.
scene. That was it. Yeah.
And now,
Hush, hush.
hush, little children, don't say a word, because you are going to see here.
First C tier.
Yeah, first C tier, because I did not like Hush that much, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Like, it's a good concept. I just wasn't a big fan.
I remember I remember that. Yes.
And
This
this is the one that's going into my D tier, which I've
Kakapoo tier.
which I've named disgusting.
Should have named it Kakapoo.
Nah. I mean, that is a word I would normally use, but nah.
Kakapoo. I'm doing it on my end. My end says Kakapoo.
Good for you. Good for you, man. Good for you.
It's not a word, but I agree with you.
Yeah, it's absolutely. That just blew out my mic on OBS. I'm so sorry.
I know with this one that you went like you gave it a rating and just kept going down constantly. Every time I spoke, you're like, no, actually, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
But actually, no. Every time you spoke, like you gave you a rating. I think it was like. I swear you gave it. It was like. Did you give it like a 2? I think.
I think it's a 2.5.
And then you started talking, and then you're like, no, fuck that, it's a 2. And then you went further down and down, and then I gave my rating, and afterwards you're like, fuck this, it's a 1.
Yeah.
Like midway through my rating, you butted in like, fuck this 1.
I talk myself into ratings. I'm sorry.
It's just bland.
Yeah.
It should have been better. Simple as.
Now, this one's a bit of a difficult one.
Your Dark Apocalypse War?
Yeah, because I want to put it at the top of A, but I'm not sure if I feel like it's better than Suicide Squad.
Ooh.
Like, I'm kind of torn between them at the moment. I'll come back to that in a moment.
So you put it in A?
Yeah.
So I'll whack it at the end of A for now.
You can
then we'll basically decide for it in a minute. Okay, yeah. So your last one, son.
Which is going into the C tier below Hush, because we've already discussed everything that they could have done with it, and yeah,
it felt unnecessary.
Definitely.
Right. Okay. Back to Apocalypse War then.
Okay. I do like that they introduced Constantine into it to like add a bit more magical.
But obviously, it is technically a dark sequel.
Yeah.
It is officially a distinct dark follow-up.
Yeah.
Even if it kind of blanks out Dead Man entirely.
Yeah, I've just put it to the very top of A.
Top of A.
Yeah.
There we go. So your tier list is S tier is City of Demons.
I can read my own tier list.
Just want to double check I got the right one here.
So it's So going from top to bottom, we have got Constantine, City of Demons, Justice League Dark, Flashpoint, Justice League versus Teen Titans. Then we move down to A tier, which is Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, The Death of Superman, Son of Batman, Justice League War, Batman Bad Blood, Reign of Supermen.
You got it right for the first time.
Then to B tier, we've got Teen Titans, The Judas Contract, The Throne of Atlantis, and Batman vs. Robin. Then you go down to the C tier, where you've got Batman Hush, and Constantine.
House of Mystery.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was that small. I was just like, what the fuck is
that? When you're trying to read the Apocalypse War, I was like, is he literally trying to read what the poster says?
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna really struggle when he gets to that House of Mystery one because you can sort of make it Apocalypse War, but House of Mystery is like just a garble of words,
Yeah.
a white blob,
And then in the disgusting tier
or
is
the
Wonder
Kakapupu.
Woman Bloodline, which is absolutely shit.
I'm gonna look at my one and compare it to yours. Okay, that is like our S tier
Hmm.
is very similar. I will say there is 4 in both S tiers.
Hmm.
The only difference between us is obviously you've got your Titans, Just League vs Teen Titans in
Yeah.
S, whereas obviously I had Apocalypse War, so they were switched. Obviously at A tier, so Suicide Squad, Death of Superman, both agreement they're in there, and they're basically both next to each other. Both agree with War being in there. Obviously, the only difference here is obviously you have an extra 2, 4, 2 in your tier. So
Hmm.
obviously, as I said, you've got the Dark Apocalypse War,
Yep.
whereas obviously that was different with me. Obviously, you've obviously got the Batman Bad Blood and Reign of Superman both in this tier.
Yep.
Completely different to me because both of them are 2 tier, like a tier and a tier below.
Hmm.
So at B tier, I've got one more than you because obviously I have the Batman Bad Blood one in there.
Yeah.
I also have Batman Hush, but we both agreed on the Judas Contract being in there. Obviously, I just knocked your Son of Batman down a peg. So basically, your 2 Batman movies you've got in your A tier, I've got down a peg essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
And obviously, you've got the Throne of Atlantis in your B tier, but mine's above you.
Mm-hmm.
And in our C tier, again, we both agreed on the Constantine one.
Yep.
Obviously, the only difference we have here is obviously I've got Reign of Superman a lot lower than you have, and I've also got Batman vs Robin a little bit lower than you. It's just that you've got Batman Hush a tad bit lower than me.
Yeah.
So, but it's that Reign of Superman that's a big, big difference. Like there is a few, obviously, as I pointed out, a few that are different, but I feel like in terms of drasticness, I feel like Reign of Superman is the most drastic between us heavily.
Yeah.
Um, as I'm looking at this, I'd definitely say it's the most drastic difference. Like, there's usually like one, like maybe higher or below on one of ours.
Yeah.
But for the most drastic one, it's definitely Reign of Superman. You've got in the A, and I've got in the C. So that's a big, big drop off. But obviously, we both agree in the dog shit or disgusting or caca-poo-poo category. It is just
Yep.
Wonder Woman, which is a shame. It is
Definitely.
very much a shame. But yeah, there's a few differences. Obviously, I'll either put mine up on the screen now, and obviously as I'm comparing it, so you can see side by side, or I just put it on Instagram and like upload both
Yeah.
files, so you can see the differences there. Yeah, so that's interesting difference of opinion.
Yeah. See, we're not the same person.
For a change, no, because I mean, you've got the Constantine City of Demons movie as number 1, whereas that is number 4 for me.
Yeah. It just shows like the difference between us because like I like magic more than you.
So it also shows the difference in terms of obviously when we're rating, and obviously sometimes we do give the same rating.
Yeah. It just
It
doesn't
does
always
show
mean the same.
that, and obviously when we say we give like 5 films the exact same rating, but for example, we've put there in terms of when we actually come to rank them, like what I put as number 1, you put as number like 5. Like
Yeah.
it shows like the difference there. Like you may be given the same rating constantly. As say, we gave all our top tier ones a 5. Did you give Teen Titans? Just like Teen Titans maybe 5? I think it a high 4 point,
Yeah, I
high
think it's
4,
like
wasn't it?
4.8 or something like
So,
that.
but obviously the 3 you put in 1, 2, and 3 are both are all the 5 stars ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or 10 out of 10, depending on how you convert it. Because obviously that's how we did it slightly different. Obviously, you allowed high 4s to exist in your S, but I feel
Yeah.
like that works fine. How we've done it. I feel like allowing 4, maybe 5 at a max in the S tier
Yeah.
is acceptable, and then obviously everything below, I feel like that's when we allowed the leeway. I've
Mhm.
weirdly like my A tier down is like slowly going down. Apart from, I feel like there's needs to be a category between C and dog shit. So there's an actual 2 in there, but there's no other movies because we ran out of movies. Um, but yeah, it does show you when you're actually not rating it and you just put it in order how different we can be in terms of
Yeah.
how much we like it. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love that Constantine movie. I just think I prefer the other one slightly to it
Yeah.
because there's a bit more at stake with those ones, and I like how they're handled essentially. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I do like Flashpoint. Like Flash is. I've been watching the Flash for like what 9 years now on the
Supposed to be like that.
Arrowverse. So I've built a connection to him, but I just like the way that Constantine's portrayed a lot more. That's my reasoning.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Well, you got a lot more in your A tier than me.
Mm.
I say I've only got 5. You got like 7. That's interesting. That shows a bit difference. Obviously
I'm too
that's that.
nice.
That and obviously that shows where the difference of some of ours heavily come in. I think it's at
Yeah.
80 that shows. Obviously, there is a couple. What 1, 2? I'm trying to look for it. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 in our tiers that are exact same. It's the
Yeah.
other ones that obviously I got 1 in there that you haven't, and then obviously, so I got 2 in there that you haven't, and obviously you've got 2, 3, 4 in there that I haven't. So that's the tier that shows there's a big difference. Yeah, it's not obviously it's the difference of opinion. That's why it comes into effect heavily more.
Yeah.
Because as I say, we may be in sync from rating, but this is where the difference of opinion comes in, and it's a very interesting thing to look at.
Absolutely.
Right then, start wrapping us up, sir. I'm gonna save your tier list off actually.
Thank you very much for joining, and next week, then no, not next week. Next month.
Within the next few weeks, I'd say. Very easy to say.
We'll be starting our new review for a new season, a new thing, which is going to be episodes of a TV show. I wasn't going to say it.
They already know. We told them last time.
Did we?
Well, the last review we did, we told them.
Yeah, so we're going to be reviewing Gravity Falls episode by episode, so that we can get more information out about the episodes.
Rather than just an entire series.
Yeah. Because
we did that for Dragon Prince.
Yeah, and cramming an entire series into something is very difficult.
It's fine, but there's a lot you want to get out more. Like, you can't really get out because by the time you get to the last episode, there's a few bits you remember, but there's little tiny bits that aren't major, but are actually something that you want to talk about. And by the time you've got the big bits out, you kind of forget these little bits.
Yeah.
It gives us a bit more leeway, essentially, allowing us to have more to say about specific parts. So obviously you're doing Gravity Falls, and I have some ideas for my one before we do the actual big franchise again. No, that'd be difficult because there's so many seasons of that show.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and check me out on Twitch. And well, you're already here for Dragon King, so click the next video to watch. And why don't you
check out the other reviews?
Yeah.
You can check out all the reviews specifically where we give it actual bit more details rather than just quick assessment.
Yep, absolutely. And until then, see you later.
Goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.